The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
All right, back on the Domino's post-game report as Carson Newman celebrates a happy homecoming with a 28-7 win over the Anderson Trojans. I'm Adam Cavalier, joined by Carson Newman head football coach Ashley Ingram. Ashley, at times it wasn't pretty offensively, but second half certainly improved out of the locker room and played complimentary football with a defense that was categorically dialed in. What'd you see from your club today to win the final regularly scheduled home game this season on homecoming and senior day?
Well, we are 8-1, so we will take it. And I thought our defense played great all day. Coach Slade had those guys really ready to roll. So I was proud of their performance throughout the game. But once we scored that first touchdown, I think I told Chuck, we don't need a lot of points to win. We just, in the second half, we don't need to do anything foolish and careless with the ball. We got going. Super excited for our guys, and obviously the offense did respond in the second half. And I guess a couple things in our guys' defense. Zane was down, so we didn't have Zane Whitson available for us at quarterback, and Trey Luttrell was one of the toughest kids I've ever coached, and he's so banged up, and he was fighting and scratching and clawing out there to do everything he could. And then we put Justin Johnson in, and I thought he played great. I was super excited for him.
Let's focus on him. 3 for 6 off the bench for 100 yards. Got the offense started with the 73-yard pitch and catch to Jeremiah Carroll late in the second quarter. And Jaden Sullins also a third 100-yard rushing performance. They're combined with Johnson going 12 carries for 56 yards. What did you see out of your quarterback working within the confines of the offense over the final 30 minutes and change of this one?
I'm proud of Justin. Justin's a very good football player, and our intent, and why we hadn't played him, is we were trying to redshirt him.
Yeah.
He's a very good player. He's savvy. He came from Army's prep school, Georgia kid, but he can throw. He's savvy. And I thought he ran the ball really well today too. So I was excited for him to come out there and get some real playing time and then to perform as well as he did.
Defensively, off the charts good. 6th most tackles for loss in a game in school history. You had 14, matching 14 that Carson Newman had against Concordia out of Alabama in 2010. That was an NAIA school, a little bit different deal. Yes, Anderson is a first-year program, but the Trojans have some talent. What'd you do to live in their backfield all day long?
Well, Coach kept calling it, and our guys were aggressive, and they were coming, and we just played lights out. Cruz Temple, man, that kid is just all over the field, and he played great, and I thought we played great up front. So I was just pleased with our effort.
Cruz only gets a tackle and a half for loss, but it felt like he disrupted so much more with some of the pressure that he brought. Can you break down his development for this team over the last 9 weeks of football, going from kind of a reserve guy on the cusp of doing some stuff to he's a starting linebacker now, and a good one at that?
Well, what's been great about him is just his energy is infectious. Everyone plays harder because he's on the field. Christian Hicks is playing great, and Christian Hicks plays very hard. Obviously, you look at it, Mekhi Brown made plays today. Kendall Williams, obviously, with a pick. I was just excited. But Cruz kind of sets the tone for us energy-wise.
It is senior day. Had some great senior moments today. You alluded to it. Kendall Williams with the interception. Jalon Pearson. There aren't too many guys that Mike Turner, my color analyst, who coach, that are still on the team.
Right.
But he's one of two. Great to see Jalon Pearson find the end zone on a toss. How heartwarming is it to see guys like that get moments like that in their final home games?
Oh, it's great. We got here this spring. Jalon was injured coming off of a surgery, so we didn't have him this spring. And then he decided he wanted to come back. And then he got injured early in the year this year. But he really, over the last couple of weeks, has kind of turned into maybe our most complete slot as far as blocking, running, catching, and for him to be able to score a touchdown at the end was great.
When the offense was struggling in the first half, it felt like panic was never pressed. Eventually, things started clicking. What was the mentality behind the process of just working through? You were in the doldrums for a while there.
Yeah. No, we didn't play very well, and probably a lot of it is the quarterback situation. Trey was injured. The other thing the reason you don't panic is your defense is playing so well, and that helped us. But no, I thought we did a better job just running the ball at them. Maybe early on, they were kind of bouncing between like 3 different defenses, and maybe we're just being a little too cute, and we just decided we're going to run the ball at them and see what happened there.
Find it interesting that you say that and you juxtapose it with how you scored your first touchdown, which was off play action on an old heave-ho ball.
Right. Well, we got this. We obviously got 2 very good wide receivers, and Jeremiah Carroll's a speed guy, and they were playing pretty aggressive on the back end in the secondary, and we thought that we could get a 1-on-1 matchup. Justin threw a beautiful ball, and obviously JC chased it down. So
the results today broke your way, not only in the SAC but in the Super Region. Johnson C. Smith shut out by Fayetteville State today at home. So there's only one unbeaten left in the Super Region. That's Valdosta State. The more important thing today was that Mars Hill prevailed at home on their senior day against Emory and Henry. So now you're the only one-loss team left in the Mountain Division, back in the driver's seat for a division championship. What can you say about this crew staying the course? You didn't let Emory and Henry beat you twice, and now are back into the title picture as a result.
Right. Well, the reality, and I just keep saying it week after week, is really what we need to focus on is getting ready for Tusculum. Stylistically, they're going to run option. Obviously, Coach Taylor's a very good coach. He's going to have a plan for us. Coach Lang, their OC, is very good. So we got to beat those guys. And we can talk about all those other things, but if we don't take care of business, and if we don't play better than what we played in the first half today, offensively, it's going to be tough up there. Look, I've been just impressed with the football in this league. Obviously, Wingate is a great football team. Catawba gave us everything we could handle. Mars Hill, I mean, what a good football team, and that quarterback they've got is dynamic. And then obviously Emory Henry's having a great season. So I've just been impressed, and I don't guess any of these results surprise me because there's great coaches in this league and good football players, and it's just a battle week in and week out.
Ashley, pleasure as always. Congrats on a senior day win. Congrats on a homecoming win.
Thank you.
That's Carson Newman, head football coach Ashley Ingram. Domino's postgame report rolls on with our player interviews. We'll talk with Justin Johnson. We'll talk with Mekhi Brown, Cruz Temple, and Kendall Williams, all headed your way when the Domino's postgame report returns after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.